hear it out there, the delay. It sounds great. No?
Yeah, I just heard an echo. It's like we're driving through a tunnel.
Hey, did you meet the champ yet?
I did meet the champ.
These are great. You guys have to come see this.
I've never been to a match.
Oh, you'd love it. It's fun.
So what exactly, when is this going on? What is this?
Yeah, it's an event at the Elks Lodge. It's going on the 27th of February. And advance tickets are $12. At the door is $15. We're going to have a great card. I'm on it. Of course, it's going to be a good card.
He's the heavyweight champ. He's on it.
I'm definitely on it.
So you're the heavyweight champ, and is this, it's at the Elks Lodge?
Yes.
You raising money for an organization?
It's a charity event for the Elks Lodge. You know,
That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. They raise money. So yeah, it's gonna be an event. It should be a good time. Kids always have a blast when they're out there. It's East Coast Professional Wrestling, the Hudson Valley Division.
Hey, I can still hear Pam singing. That's
nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Ghost. Ghost song.
It's a ghost out there, Pam Murphy. We got to shout out to Benzie. Benzie will be at this match. He gave me his word.
Okay, he better be there, because if he doesn't, then next time
I'll be
the
there.
show,
You know I
happen.
show up anyway.
All the time.
And if you get me some posters, I'll put them down in Greenwood Lake for you.
I got you covered, without a doubt.
You know, so would you think Jerry'd put one of these in the store? I mean, it's Greenwood Lake, but
I mean, you're putting me right on the spot, but I think
he's in the back room there. He can't hear us. Look, we got his belt here.
I see that.
I think you're the champ now, since it's in front of you.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Is that how it works?
Listen, folks, I'm the champ.
I might have an in with him. I might be able to.
And I don't
hang up.
and I don't cry and I don't cry when I lose either.
No. Hey, look, I only did that once.
Not you, I'm talking about
Only
we're
played.
talking about football anyway.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, that's another story. That was the best pose ever.
So
Yeah.
does this belt have weight?
You can feel it and find out.
Why don't you try it on? Stand up.
No.
You put it up? That'd be an accessory?
Yeah, I don't think. I think it might droop.
My
Yeah. And I would cry. If
What
it
a
didn't.
conversation.
Try on, my droop. All right. It's going where it needs
You
to go.
can turn it around, take a good look at
Yeah,
it.
take a good look.
Got a little weight?
Yeah, it does have weight. Yeah, this is a
That
real
one
thing.
match, a guy who was wrestling
Yeah.
was about 500 pounds. I don't know where he came from, but
Oh, that Achilles, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
My grandkids love it. All you folks out there,
Glad he's not mad at me.
we want to bring this to Port Jervis wrestling school so the wrestlers can make a little money for their group. And my grandson wrestles for Port Jervis, but if we could bring these guys there, they're fully insured, they got everything they need. They'd love to come down, and there's no foul language. I like it. It's really great.
No foul language, is that?
No, they don't yell.
Nah, it's kid friendly. There's no need to tell these stories that we're telling. We don't need to be cursing.
They leap
and
out of the ring.
exploiting, women out there. We have women wrestlers though.
Do you really?
But they work. They
Oh,
wrestle.
I didn't see them on there. They coming this
Are they
time?
on?
They were on the last show. They might not be in this one, but the next Ellenville show, they'll be there for the Ellenville
Right.
show.
Well, Benzie wants to bring the Cub Scouts next to Ellenville show.
All right. Well, we got it. We got it on a Saturday. I'm not sure which Saturday, but it's definitely a Saturday. January.
And I gotta thank you for coming to the Toys for Kids that we had.
Oh, anytime.
They are still talking about it. And,
Nice.
it really mends a lot of fences.
I'm glad. I'm glad I
And,
could come out, help out. We were able to
and
get some of the kids.
they
some
they
pictures.
really made a lot. They made over $4,000
That's a
plus
nice
all the
sum.
toys for the kids, and now the whole town's involved with a whole big event there.
Nice.
So it's thank you.
Anytime. You guys always help us out. You bring us on your show and you promote for us.
Oh, we love it. I mean, if people don't know it. They get their kids out, or dad wants to take his sons out to this. This is great. They have hot dogs and something to eat there and soda.
It's a good family event. Now, if they can't catch up to you at the Greenwood Lake, they can check you out online. You said you have one coming up in Ellenville.
Oh, yes.
too.
We have another one coming up in Ellenville. That's going to be in April. I'm
Okay.
just not sure which weekend, but we'll be on here to let everybody know.
By then, they're going to want to come The April
Oh, yeah.
one too. They're gonna
Yeah.
get a taste for it.
Well,
right?
they do it in the
China.
same place we do Toys for Kids. Was you at that?
I was not.
Oh, I don't know where you were.
Pioneer Firehouse.
Jerry was there. He was drinking old granddad.
He was there with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was my night off.
Oh,
Is that what that was?
You didn't have to work that night.
He said, I traded her in for a new model. I know that deal.
Oh, do you?
Wow.
glad you said it out loud.
Lois is back there though.
That's his mic
She's got a
taking
hair
up.
trigger. I don't mess with that deal. But we're going to show, can we show the poster over there on that camera there? Probably show it better there than here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so they can get all the details right down the website.
And he's on Facebook, so anybody wants to meet him on Facebook, wreaking havoc.
Yes.
Tell him how you spell your name, because I've spelled it 5 different ways, only 5 letters.
5 letters.
RICANHAVOC.
Yeah, it's worth coming down. And you used to play football too, didn't you?
I used to play for the Orange County Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah. I wrote a song for them, by the way. It's just I haven't found it to give it to them again.
You haven't found the song?
No.
How do you lose
He
the
wrote it
song?
and lost it?
Yeah, how do you lose that?
When they first came out, I had a song for them. They were going to use it, and then I lost the tape of it. It was in a tape. That's
A
how
tape.
long ago it was.
Tape. Oh
was
my
it an
God.
8-track or was
Oh
it a cassette?
Age? Wow. Trying to put some age on you there.
It was like Bulldogs like to rock, Bulldogs like to rumble. It was a whole
There you go.
rocking
You
thing.
lost it? Wow.
It's easy to make it over again, but
Yeah.
they've came to some stuff too with the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs came
Actually, they
out?
came out to one of the matches. That guy.
Yeah, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Frank. Yeah. He's like the owner of the team.
And they're sort of the same way. It's all young guys that want to try to get a break.
Yep.
Just like with this here, it's a lot of guys that love to wrestle and have fun.
I
Yeah,
bet
you weren't going to say the young guys, I'll tell you that, because there's no
No, I stumble on
I
that.
bet they have professional jobs during the day, though.
Bread and butter.
No, this is it. This is all we do.
That's all you do,
That's
huh?
all we do. Yep. Eat,
There
sleep,
you
and
go.
breathe it.
Well, we got a great guest. Rick would like to get in the ring.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
We have a good guest
Uh-oh, he's
up.
coming over. He wants to
whoa.
join it. Come on over, sit down, Rick. He was probably a wrestler when he was
Rick
younger.
Nessler.
Not me.
So he's going to be on the Ellerville show, is that what you're saying? He's gonna put him on the Ellerville show? All right.
Not that I know of.
Hillbilly Rick in the wrestling team. But yeah.
It's all good.
Did you ever wrestle before?
Nope. I boxed once when I was about 8 years old and
Oh,
got
8.
thrashed terribly.
8.
Made you lose the taste for it, huh?
Yeah.
I
Cub
know,
Scouts.
I know how to wrestle street way, but I don't know anything about.
Street.
I don't know if that's called wrestling.
Yeah, I don't think so. Did they wrestle in the
Good,
street?
good shot.
Well,
If you're wrestling the street too long, you're not. You're
That's
not
just
doing it
called
right.
self-defense.
Yeah.
but we used to have our own gang and everything.
Yeah.
So not a gang. It was like a group of guys, and we would kick butt. They asked for it. That's-
Not, well,
If they asked
if
for
they
it.
asked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have to ask
I
too
mean,
hard.
we didn't lead them into it.
And this is not a family show. This is
No,
Of course, I was leader of the pack, so
Okay.
You? No.
I was into sports. You ever? Well, this is a long time ago. Remember when John Kennedy had the fitness program?
I would if I was alive.
Well, you weren't.
I don't think I was alive, man.
At the time, I won 4 gold medals, 2 silver, and a bronze.
What? So did they actually back
So I
then?
was
They
healthy
actually
then.
I hear you.
back then they actually sent gold medals out to elementary schools.
Yeah.
All the schools, all the schools would get together for the summer,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they would do track and field events.
All right.
Okay.
I bet you
Right.
still have those too, don't
Yeah.
you?
Were they
can't find-
ribbons?
Just like that song.
Yeah.
You lose everything.
Were they like field hockey ribbons, or were
No,
they
it's
actual?
like a pin with red, white, and blue, and then it had a gold. The
Was it
real
actual gold?
Yeah.
Back then it was actual because everything was gold.
Yeah.
It was real
didn't
gold.
matter. You got a gold
And then
bar
you
in
got
your
a
pillow if you
certificate
lost
from
a tooth.
signed by John Kennedy's secretary or somebody.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Back when I could run,
Not anymore.
Yeah.
you know, and then I played varsity when I was a freshman.
Varsity
I played
freshman.
when I was a freshman.
Okay.
You got my mind rolling.
Well,
I played varsity
I can't be
football.
responsible for that.
And life took a turn for me, and I didn't do it. But
This isn't the Dr.
I love
Phil
drilling
show.
them seniors
What?
What?
in football.
Yeah.
Well, they always think they're tougher than everybody else.
Football players?
Yeah, the
seniors.
seniors in the school are always.
Used to football, high school.
You've been through school. You know what it is.
I know, but I never said it like that.
I did. I didn't just say it.
Drilling had a different meaning.
Meaning back then?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, well, let's not go that way. You wrestlers have got something on your mind.
I'm sorry, us male species have stuff on
Back
our
then,
mind.
when you played football, you could run your helmet into people. You can drop kick
No
them and
penalty.
everything. It was not like today.
Back then, a concussion, you just shook it off and kept walking. Is that what you're saying? See, and
Well,
then
you'd
people
run it
walked
hard.
yeah.
When you're a linebacker, you could take people out. It's, yeah, that was great.
Nice.
Now we treat traumatic brain injuries instead of just.
Didn't hurt me. I don't want to get into it. It's like a lot of trouble back then. Back when I was tough, back in the old days. How you been there, Rick?
Oh, I've been just fine, just fine.
Well, we're shoveling a lot of stuff on the coals here.
Yeah, a lot going on right around here.
It's all right, I'm keeping up.
I see you all the time. You send me stuff on Facebook. I pushed your stuff all over Facebook.
Well, thanks a
Because
lot.
we got Benzie's on there too, and Pam, and she's got on there, and
She's got on there? Who's she?
Pam Murphy.
Who is this person? I'm not Pam.
No, I didn't say you were Pam. Come on, Blondie.
I'm trying to stay up with this.
She is our co-host who's filling in for our lost causes who couldn't make it. There.
I'm not second place.
No, you're not second place, and actually, you're a lot of fun. Jerry's told me stories.
Whoa.
Whoa.
See, you see?
Hey, wait, let's-
I brought it there.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick, when you get up,
That's why
can you
it's a
sing
late
happy
night show.
birthday to her? Because her birthday was Monday.
Sure. We can do that.
29 again. I don't know how she does it.
Nice.
All women say that. They're 29.
Must be that age.
Yeah, it's a good age.
Look, he's over the trombone guy's over there going, yeah, I remember that.
He remembers.
You
29?
know how to lie. That's what, huh?
He remembers 29.
No.
29 was a good year.
Telling a lady that they're 29. That's the standard.
Okay. All right.
You don't say you look 50. You say, geez, you still look 29.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're asking for a headache.
All right.
29 is a real safe number.
Yeah, 29.
There you go.
I learned that from one of them comedians. I forget who it was. But, yep. So, are you going to get up and sing a little bit, and then we'll talk some more while we're talking? Get your guys ready, and then we're going to come to you guys, okay?
Okay.
Do 4 songs, and then come on over. So this is a great match. They're always great. A lot of fun, hot dogs and everything. You get to meet the wrestlers and just give them high fives and stuff. It's great. It's a
Do
lot
the
of
kids
fun.
actually get to meet you?
Oh yeah. Well, usually at the end of the show, I'll come out. I'll do pictures. Nothing during the show. That we've got other wrestlers that come out and they'll be out there doing autographs during the intermission. But at the end, I usually meet everybody. If you want to take a picture, it's better I just take all the kids up in the ring.
Yeah.
One group photo. You got a kid up here, snap the shot. It makes it a lot more fun for the kids because they get together in the ring.
Yeah.
And so I usually take them in the ring, do some shots, and they got something you want signed, I'll sign it.
Fun
But, yeah,
time.
they definitely. And the best part of it is when the wrestlers actually come out, you're right there. It's not like you're in the nosebleeds trying to see it from far away with binoculars. You're right there. You can. If the guy sweats, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's right there.
And
So
Jason Speed will be there. Are they still tag team, him and the patient?
him and the patient will be there. Yep, they'll be tagging.
You got to
together.
meet this dude, man. He's off the wall.
There's a crazy group there, it looks like.
When we let him out the cage.
Yeah, they have to chain him when he ain't nobody
Oh,
around.
no.
Yep.
And so we'll shout out to Gino too, because he knows that we like this and we like plugging it. And they've been on. Geez, you guys have been on for a couple of years now, right?
Yeah, I think we're about 2.5. So far.
But you're always welcome on my show,
Nice.
and you're always welcome to come to my family picnic, you guys.
I gotta make it this year. It sounds so good, and I'm always got something.
Oh, there's so much food and stuff and music.
I love
Maybe we can
food.
get Rick to come down and play a little bit.
There
So
you
we'll
go.
talk to him. You guys ready? Go ahead, introduce him there,
Rick,
bub.
we have Rick Nestler and the Dirty Stay Out Skifflers.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy. Happy birthday to you. We love to take requests, especially when we know them.
If not,
There's a little tune called Charmin' Betsy. Don't cross the plains, Charmin' Betsy. Don't cross the mountains, Coralie. If I never no more see you again, well, pray God remember me. Now a rich gal, she lives in a big frame house. Poor gal, she lives in a frame. My gal, she lives in the Nashville jail. It's a brick house, just the same. Don't cross the plains, Charmin' Betsy. Don't cross the mountains, Coralie. If I never no more see you again, well, pray God remember me. Now a rich gal, she drives in a Cadillac car. Poor gal, she drives a Model A. My gal, she travels on Shoe Leather Express. Yeah, she gets there just the same. I'll be there in the morning if I live. Be there in the morning if I don't get killed. If I never no more see you again, well, great God remember me. Play that thing, John. The rich gal, she drinks the finest champagne. Poor gal would like to do the same. My gal, she's drinking old shoe polish. Yeah, she gets drunk just the same. I will be there in the morning if I live. I will be there in the morning if I don't get killed. If I never no more see you again, well, great God remember me. Now a rich gal, she wears the finest of clothes. Poor gal would like to do the same. My gal, she don't wear a god darn thing. You know I love her just the same. So don't cross the plains, Charmin' Betsy. Don't cross the mountains, Coralie. If I never no more see you again, well, great God remember me. Now a rich gal, she'll hit you, she'll bop you with a stick. Poor gal would like to do the same. But my gal, she'll get a rusty razor and run you all over town. Yeah, she'll catch up with you just the same. Be there in the morning if I live. I will be there in the morning if I don't get killed. If I never no more see you again, well, great God remember me. So don't cross the plains, Charmin' Betsy. Don't cross the mountains, Coralie. If I never no more see you again, well, great God remember, great God remember, great God remember me. Thank you very much. Well, it's cold up here these days. It's real cold. As a matter of fact, just before we got in the car tonight, I was listening to the weather and said to make sure to bundle up because you could catch frostbite in just a few minutes, which made me immediately think of what a bunch of my friends are doing right now down in the southern latitudes, working on boats in the islands. Take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. Now the temperature it is dropping, leaves are falling from the trees. I should be down on some schooner feeling a tropical breeze. So please just take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. Now my hands they are cold, my feet they are froze, my teeth chatter in my head. I'm getting tired of sleeping with 16 blankets on my bed. To our electric, take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. Calypso banjolele. Off Bermuda, St. Thomas, off of Martinique. That's where I can practice my brand new winter sailing technique. Please just take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. Now my hands they are cold, my feet they are froze, my teeth chatter in my head. I'm getting tired of sleeping with 16 blankets on my bed. To our electric, take me to the island where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. You know it's hard to look distinguished with icicles on your chin. I should be down on some sandy beach soaking up tonic engine. Take me away, please. Take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. Now, it's not that I don't like where I live. New York is my home, you know. It's just that it's so uncomfortable with wind chill factors at 40 below. Take me to the islands where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the islands where they got no ice or snow. One more time, take me to the island where the trade winds blow, where they blow. Take me to the island ice or snow. Whee! Thank you very much. Well, Mardi Gras just passed a couple of days ago. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday. The day before that was Fat Tuesday.
Tune your guitar while you talk, please.
All of the big parades are going on. So we're going on Tuesday. And we're going to feature my wife Donna on this next song.
Oh, that one.
This is an old Dixieland tune. Actually, New Orleans jazz is what it is. And feel free to sing along at home if you'd like.
But most people don't know the verses, they know the chorus.
So just sing the chorus.
Yeah. Okay. On a summer day, the sun was shining fine. The lady love of old Bill Bailey was hanging clothes on the line in her backyard and weeping hard. She married a B&O brakeman that took and throwed her down, bellowing like a prune-fed calf with a big gang hanging round. And to the crowd, they cried out loud, "Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I throwed you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, but ain't it a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?" Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I throwed you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, but ain't it a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Go, Tom! Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I throwed you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, but ain't it a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Watch out! Bill drove by that door in an automobile. Great big diamond, coach and footman. Hear that lady squeal, he's all alone. I heard her moan. She hollered through that door, Bill Bailey is his sword. Stop a moment, listen to me, won't I see you no more? Bill winked his eye as he passed her by. Won't you come home, Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole night long. home, baby? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy night I throwed you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, but ain't it a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Hey, we had people singing along, yay!
Thank you very much.
One more.
We'll finish this setup with an old traditional tune. A lot of people have done it. It's got a couple of different names. In the Pines. Bluegrass bands like to sing it real fast, and they call it In the Pines. Leadbelly sang it, called it Black Girl. This is it's also known as Young Girl. Young girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun never shines, and I shivered the whole night through. Tell me, where did you get your dress so fine? Where'd you get your shoes that shine?
I got my dress from the railroad man, and my shoes from the man in the mine.
My daddy was a railroad man, killed a mile and a half from here. His head was found in the driving wind, and his body ain't never been found. The longest train I ever saw was down on that Georgia line. The engine passed by at 6:30. The caboose at 9:15. So young girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun never shines, and I shiver the whole night through. you, thank you.
Behind door number 2. There's nothing.
This is the bad boy seat, right?
That right there. Yeah, that's it.
Or wherever you just want to sit.
I can't sit there because I'm not a bad boy.
They nominated him the bad boy. All right.
There you go.
Well, I
He's
haven't
the
heard
new guy, so.
I haven't heard
okay.
Bill Bailey in a long time. Isn't that one you did? Was it Bill Bailey?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was one of the first songs I learned when I was a kid. Yep.
Well, my mother's from New Orleans, and I got a healthy dose of that kind of stuff. So
That's wonder you haven't heard of the Phelps brothers, because they're from Virginia. But they backed all the country singing, the old cowboy singing stars. And there was 3 brothers. And my uncle played the banjo with them. They could actually did like a swing. It was really something.
like a Western swing kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ray
a lot of those old cowboy.
Ray Whitley and Tex Ritter, and they used to go into all the Madison Square Garden, Texas Arena during the rodeos. They used to all follow the rodeos.
Yeah, I've played at a few rodeos, and Donna and I played at the Arizona Livestock Show one time. We had a good time. She was surprised, but we had a good time at it.
Well, I wasn't surprised we had a good time. I was surprised that we were playing at it.
You play at anything.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted Western songs, and I didn't know any, so I came back and learned.
Yeah,
I'm
they
an old
want
cowhand, real Western song.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you ever watched John Belushi when they did Blues Brothers. And
Oh, yeah.
He did Ghost Riders for like an hour. It was like they were throwing beer bottles at him and everything.
Yeah, I've done that with another group. I used to be in Mirkwood. We played around with that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all them guys was back then. Everybody, that's the 30s and 40s and stuff. Whoops, there goes somebody's shoe.
Yeah.
Anyway, they had to read music, the musician part
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
and
Well, they were switching out players so often. They had real arrangements that they had to deal with. And the bands were so big. I mean, it was basically a big band, just had a western sound.
right.
So they had to have people that could read music and could drop in, and they could substitute players
Well,
right away.
that's what my uncle said. You had to be able to play like every instrument there in case the guy got sick and they didn't want the banjo. He'd play the fiddle.
Well, that's why Roy Rogers made it big, because he could play all kinds of things. So when he was playing in the Sons of the Pioneers, backing up Gene Autry, he played mandolin, guitar, fiddle. He played a lot of different instruments, and he
Well,
filled in wherever they needed him.
The theme song for Roy Rogers' first movie, my uncle wrote the theme song for it.
Oh, really?
He was in with Acuff and Rose. Fred Rose, they were buddies.
Down in Nashville.
And they used to arrange, he used to help arrange Hank Williams stuff. And I was like, no wonder my mother played Hank Williams, so they dropped all the gospel stuff. You know, if we went out and partied all night on a Saturday, you'd be up at 6 the next day. I Saw the Light and all them. Like, yeah.
You saw the light on Saturday night.
And it went
Sunday
dim.
morning.
It went dim quick, too. You
She
boys-
showed him the light.
You
Sunday
boys
morning.
ain't sleeping. Get up. Yeah. But I don't get to hear you because, like you, I'm playing. You don't get to hear all the rest of the people you know
It's true.
because they're
it's
all
true.
playing somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've been in the same place as a friend of mine, you know, just a couple of blocks. There was one, I used to work in one place, there were 2 places right next door to each other in Hastings-on-the-Hudson. There used to be a coffee house and then a bar that had live music right next door. And I'd have friends playing right next door, and I couldn't get a chance to see them because I was working.
Right.
You know, it's like, well, you know, you'd run in there on your breaks, and they'd be on a break, and we're like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I gotta go back to work. See you later.
When I used to play the Silver Dollar in Monroe, well, we actually put them out of business, but we used to go to the diner after, and that's the big thing for bands, going to have coffee and stuff after the fact, so you can
Yeah.
talk about all the crazy stuff that happened. And I met other band members would show up there, and that's how we got to talk about music and stuff. But you didn't see each other play.
Oh yeah, that was I was playing with a band called White Birch. I'd be sitting in with them leader of that band was a guy named Mike Heafy, who now lives over in Beacon, as a matter of fact, still plays. And we'd finish up a gig. We'd be playing down in the Bronx somewhere. We'd finish up the gig, and it was a top 40 country western cover band. And we'd go to the Yonkers Diner, and we'd get in there at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, probably closer to 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, because the bars closed at 4 o'clock then. So we'd play until about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Once we were loaded out, we'd go up to the Yonkers Diner to have breakfast. And all of the different bands from all the different clubs would be in there. So we'd be in there in our snap shirts and our cowboy hats and boots. And another band would walk in with yellow hair and mohawks and, you know, day-glow mohawks. And it was great because you had all of these people sitting around. A lot of us knew guys in other bands, and there'd be hair bands in there and down and out rockers, and we'd have a great time.
With us was we get out of the Silver Dollar at 3, and it was in Monroe. And we'd go to the diner, and we were beat from playing, and all the women and stuff would be singing in the diner till daylight. I could hear the birds chirping there, and I'm like, oh, are we ever going home? What is this?
Yeah, I've seen many dawn on Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, it was great back then. I don't think
No, now it's like, get me home
I
quick.
still do it once in a while, but it's not something I want to do.
So why don't we go through all these guys and like either say your name or
Are you Tom or Dan?
Barry. No.
they're in the band.
No. Yeah, my name is Tom Feaster,
Trombone.
trombone.
Dan Berger or Monica?
Can I
I've been
call
playing with these guys for how many years now?
Since last century.
That's right.
Can I call it a harp? I always
Yeah,
call it a
I
harp.
call it, you know,
Yeah, not that kind.
I call it the harp.
Unless you're a Marx brother, then it's different. And
Donna Nessler, Banjalele.
And Rick Nessler, 12-string guitar at the moment.
well, a lot of people know you guys all over the whole area. And
Well,
I
we've
see on
said Donna and
Facebook.
I in particular have done a lot of traveling, playing. As a matter of fact, we're going back out on tour in about the second week of March we leave. Actually, the first week of March we leave. I think it's March 6th or March 7th we get back out on the road. We're going out to Arizona and coming back. We'll be back the beginning of April. We have to be back on the 6th of April, I believe.
Nice.
So we're going to be out there. We're going to be playing out in the Southwest a lot.
Just you two, or you guys going too?
No, it's just Donna and myself.
That's the way
They
showbiz
went
is.
to Australia last year, or
Well, a
2
couple of
years ago.
Yeah.
2 years
That's the
ago.
way
Yeah.
showbiz is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We can't fit them in the Prius.
The big scissors come up. We'll see you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be on the roof.
Well, when you
Well,
go,
Dan is in another band too. Dan is in a band called Yasker. They play a lot of blues and they play around
you
here.
should
so-
bring them up. We love music here. We'll bring them up sometime. We don't care.
And I was on a couple of years back
On
with a
here?
worship band. A
Wow.
church band. Yep.
Was I here?
Yep.
I wasn't.
It was,
500 bands ago. It's like, who are they? Who's these people?
Well,
It's like
Eric-
Twilight Zone.
Eric Bressy.
Oh, Eric,
promoted
yeah.
it and put it on. We did a benefit for something. It was.
He was
not
on.
for
He
this.
did one for the troops. Was
Yeah,
you here on that one?
Yep. The 9/11. Yeah, the troops.
Yeah, that was a good idea. The problem with all the Elvis impersonators and them, they don't get permission to use the material. So I can air them here. I can't air them nowhere else because
Yeah.
of copyrights.
Right.
I mean, if you're doing cover material,
Yeah.
some things you can play. But if you come right out and say we're going to do a Beatles tribute, all Beatles songs or all Elvis songs, as soon as it gets over to Time Warner over there, going, nah, we can't play it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's why when we come up here, we do either traditional stuff or stuff that we've written, so original stuff.
Yeah, Take Me to the Islands is a Rick Nessler tune.
It's nice to try. We were supposed to go to London, and then the guy was sponsoring ran into, got married. There was a lot of problems there, but
Yeah.
To the wedding.
we all got our passports. The whole band was going to go. And we sent material there. They love traditional country music and United States music, the older music. They love it over there in them
Sure.
areas. You know, someday I might make it over there. Maybe I'll hide in your suitcase when you guys go next time.
Well, I have a friend of mine who keeps telling me that he wants us to do a tour of Ireland.
Right.
And I keep going, can we make any money? He goes, no, but we'll have a great time.
Yeah, they don't want to pay you nothing. And when I had a song #1 for 10 weeks. I said, how do you collect royalties? He goes, well, it takes 5 years. I said, 5 years? I ain't even gonna send nothing else over there.
I've actually gotten royalty checks from overseas.
Yeah?
Friends of mine have told me they've heard my songs over there in Sweden and in Denmark and Germany.
Right.
But only a few checks have come in. They're not worth a whole lot.
No.
They got lost.
Sometimes I get a feeling that the check is probably, they lost money because they had to pay for the stamp.
Right.
So,
Plus, if you bring amplifiers and stuff over there, there's different plugs in London than you use here for your amps.
well, a friend of mine, Mike Heafy again, he was touring as a pedal steel player for Steve Forbert. And they were doing a lot of touring over in Europe, but after 211, it was just impossible to get equipment through.
9/11?
Yeah, through, it was impossible to get it through customs and things, because it was just Homeland Security. They were ready to tear any amplifier they found apart, convinced that there might be a bomb or something in it. So
Yeah, I know Bill Perry and them, they used to go over and do the blues, but they never brought their band. They would build the band around them when they got
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And,
Bill was a fan of ours for, before he died. We used to play together. We used to play down at a place called Corner
Corner
Stage
stage in Middletown.
in Middletown.
Right.
That's when we were really dirty stabs.
Yeah.
That's when we were coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And some of us were at work at 7. It wasn't him.
He was
Not
too,
me.
That's awful.
he died too young, I think. He was
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he had one of my guitars I'll never get back because somebody did a dirty deal with my guitar. I had an $1,800 Gibson,
Oof.
and somebody held it so I could pay for my one album,
Yeah.
and they went and sold it to him for almost nothing.
Oh, jeez.
I said, where's my guitar? I sold it to Bill Perry, and I said, I seen him. I said, how about selling it back? He goes, nah. Because it was a blonde color,
Yeah.
335. Oh, man. But it was in good hands. He's a great musician, he was.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You're
little
still
Sam-
mourning that a little bit. I saw
Yeah,
a little
oh,
tear
yeah.
coming down over that.
Well,
You get a guitar
people
like that,
come
you
and go,
love it.
but guitars,
Yeah.
Well, for rockabilly music, a 335
It's
fits what I
perfect.
do perfect.
Yeah.
I can do little lead and I do rhythm. So, I mean, they try to cut my strings off my guitars. They want me to keep tuning it up. And,
Tuning's a good
when
thing.
I opened for Willie Nelson, the union guys tune your instruments and everything before you play. You don't touch it.
Wow.
They set it all up and they tune everything.
Really?
And my guitar player at the time says, don't tune his guitar. He ain't tuned it in 40 years. They're the same strings. But, yeah. It's funny how the union, if you've never done it before with the union stuff, you bring it to the edge of the stage, we'll set you up, put the mics and everything out, and then you come up and play.
Ah. Well,
I'd like to try that.
that could have its advantages.
Plus, they had we got to get you up to play. I got the warning from the office out front.
Okay, sure, we can do that.
So we brought you here to play. So say your name of your band nice and clear, so I'll never say it.
The Dirty Stay Out Skifflers.
Did you get that?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
Did I do?
She said it right.
Yeah, she did. Skifflers, a skiffle band is a jug band without a jug, basically. And a lot of bands started out that way. The Grateful Dead, even the Beatles started out as a skiffle band.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, so you're going to take the show out, so just keep playing until we throw something at you.
All right.
Hopefully
Thank you
nothing
for
hard.
coming down. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what do you think? They sang happy birthday to you. What more do you want from a show,
I
man?
know. Yeah, that's why I can't.
Now
do it.
everybody in the
Presents,
world's
too.
going to
Yeah,
know she's
exactly.
doing
We would have brought presents.
Yeah.
Me too, but I didn't know.
You knew.
All right, go ahead, introduce them. They're going to take it away.
Rick Nestler and the Dirty Stay Out Skifflers.
Let's go a long, lonesome train. northbound on that long, lonesome train. Well, I saw you at the station waving me goodbye. I saw you waving me goodbye. Want to leave you with a smile. You just cried all the while when I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Northbound on that long, lonesome train. Can't say why I have to go, only say that I miss you so. And I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. Well, we saw you on the station, waved me goodbye. There's lots of folks on this old train to keep me company. Going with a smile, you just cried all the while. And I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Northbound on that long, lonesome train. Can't say why I have to go, only say that I'll miss you so. And I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. Northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Northbound on that long, lonesome train. Can't say why I have to go, I can only say that I miss you so. And I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. Well, I wish that I could tell you, honey, why I've gotta go. Wish I could tell you why I've gotta go. But it seems I've got no choice. Every time I speak, I ain't got no voice. So I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Northbound on that long, lonesome train. Can't say why I have to go, only say that I'll miss you so. And I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. Northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Yeah, I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. But it seems I've got no choice. Only say that miss you so. Northbound on that long, lonesome train. Well, hope I can tell you, honey, why I've gotta go. Leaving here is what I've gotta do. I don't expect you to understand. Just believe I wanna be your man. No, I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train, good Lord. Yeah, I'm northbound on that long, lonesome train. Can't say why I have to go, only say that I'll miss you so. And I'm northbound on that long and lonesome, on that long and lonesome, on that long, lonesome train. Thank you. We're going to do another song that's off our upcoming album. Hopefully it'll be out in by the summertime, late fall, early summer. This is a song called Deep Ellum Blues. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Go down to Deep Ellum, keep your money in your shoes. Them women in Deep Ellum got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Go down to Deep Ellum, keep your money in your socks. Them redheads in Deep Ellum, they'll just run you on the rocks. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Go down to Deep Ellum, keep your watch in your pocket. Them women in Deep Ellum, they'll just take it and hock it. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep